Up next on our 2025-2026 Jackson County Basketball Media Day, the North Jackson Lady Chiefs, Chuck Williams, head coach. Players, all four are seniors: Alley Stubblefield, Calena Coffey, Sydney Moore, Millee Grider. Coach, we appreciate y'all being here today. Tell us about the Lady Chiefs for the upcoming season.
We got a lot of returning players, from last year. We worked hard throughout the summer, carried it over into the fall, and been playing in the fall league. I think our main concern last year was defense. We've worked on that really hard and communicating and just getting better at those types of things.
What work did y'all do? What events did you participate over the summer in preparation for this year?
Well, we had a camp at our place. We had some gentlemen come in from Tennessee that worked on some offensive stuff, some defensive stuff with us, fundamentals. We played a lot of games at Supreme Courts. We went to Gadsden State and played some games, and seen a lot of different varieties of defenses, some zone, some man-to-man, some trapping. And I think it just helped us grow as a team and get better.
2 games under 500 last year, almost got right there to that 500 point. It's evident that your team are getting better.
Yes, sir. I think so. They've worked hard. I think they've bought in. I think last year getting over that hump of finally getting to the sub-regionals has made them understand and see that we can make it. We just got to keep working. We got a tough area. We play some tough teams with Plainview and New Hope. DAR is a much better team, of course, Madison County. But I think getting past that last year has showed them that they're capable of anything. We just got to work.
What are a couple of things that you'd like to see this team improve on this year?
Again, defensively, we've got to be able to play defense. I want to see us get up the court faster, and transition games got to be a little better. And getting into our offense, if we get up the floor quick enough, we don't have to set up an offense. So that's my goal, is to be a little bit faster and defensively be improving.
Jason.
For the girls, what did he alluded to getting over the sub-regional or getting to the sub-regionals? What did that do for you confidence-wise, especially coming out of a really, really tough area?
I think it was, it was huge. Plainview has always been tough. They've been fundamental for several years now. And New Hope, the Yarborough girl, was just outstanding player, hard to stop. And these girls stepped it up, played hard when they needed to, and making it to the sub-region was, I think, a huge accomplishment. I think it was only the 6th time in school history that they've made it that far. So it's something to look forward to, and next steps getting to the regionals.
I want to that same question to the girls here. We'll start you closest to the coach. Again, what did reaching that sub-regional do for your confidence?
That just made us feel better about ourselves as a team, because the past couple years it's been hard. We haven't had really good records, and it's just made us feel better as a team to get that far.
Has it increased your intensity going in to get back there?
Yes, sir.
All right. Next to you. Same question.
I think, like she said, it made us stronger as a team, and our record hasn't been great the past couple of years, and to be able to get that far, it's really gave us confidence and really made us push ourselves to want to get there the next year and get even further. So.
I think it helped us, and it made us stronger and want to go farther.
As a team, I think that it has pushed us to want to be better every single year and get further.
Coach, the 4 young ladies to your right, talk about each one of them and what their roles are going to be this year.
Well, they're all going to have huge roles. I'm going to start with the 2 down here on the end.
Okay.
Millee Grider and Sydney have put in a ton of work. They've increasingly got better from the summer to now. So I think they're going to be big assets this year in helping us, whether it's coming off the bench or starting. I don't know at this point. I think they've bought in and worked really hard, so I think they're going to help us tremendously. The 2 here were starters last year and maybe even the year before. Allie's defense has always been tough. She's long, lanky. She can trap. Her speed helps us tremendously. And then Kalena's just a workhorse. You know, she can either do it under the goal, outside on the three-point line. She's got ball handling skills. So I think overall picture here with this group, we've got good fundamentals to build on with the rest of them.
Okay, we'll go again around the table with the young ladies. What motivates you this year to get better and be a better basketball player?
What motivates me is the younger girls really motivate me because they've told me a lot that they've looked up to me, and it just motivates me to be a better ball player and do better for the team and make them like see what they're going to be, what shoes they'll be stepping into when they get in my grade.
I think what motivates me is definitely being a senior and feeling the need to be a leader. And then, of course, Calena, and we push each other. So I think that helps me out a lot and motivates me.
What motivates me is, like Allie said, being a leader and having the younger ones look up to me.
For me, I think having my sister be a freshman this year motivates me the most because I want to be a leader for her and all of her friends, and also being a senior.
Coach, it sounds like, there's always coach accountability, but it seems like you got some player accountability for each other on this team as well.
I do, and when we talked about this a while back, this particular group here and the ones like Cassie Smith, Taryn Carter, Lexi Gary, and Cheyenne Chester, and the whole group as a whole, even the JV, we was talking about it a while back. Whether it's the weight room, whether it's skill, agility, this group hasn't complained any. It's become a habit. We know what we're going to do. We go do it every day, and there's no griping, there's no complaining, and I think in the long run that's going to pay off.
What improvement have you seen from, and I know you haven't played a game yet, but what improvement have you seen from last year's team toward their work entering this season?
I have seen defensively we have got better. We're communicating a lot better. We're talking to each other. Offensively, I think we can score the ball. I think we're pretty good shooters from the outside, which helps open up the inside. So we got a mix and match, and I've got a couple of bigs that can shoot from the outside as well. So they can't just set back off of them and expect them to not do anything, because they can shoot from the outside.
For the girls, you guys have kind of elevated this program the last few years. When you look back on it, what do you think's been the key to that, and what will it take to like you said earlier, to take it to the next step?
Well, I think they've bought in. I think they understand, where I want to be as a program, where I want them to be, and they get mad at me at times. I won't lie. It's hard on days, and it's going to continue to be hard on days. But they know at the end of the day I care about them, not only on the basketball floor, but anything in life they do. If they need me, they can call me, and I just push them. I push them. I know what they can be, and I just want them to succeed in that.
Girls, we're going to address that same question to y'all from Jason.
I think our chemistry is really, really what's going, pretty much. Our chemistry last year, we had chemistry. It wasn't as good as it was, but it's been really good this year. So.
Like she said, we bond really well as a team this year, and we also have a great coach that's pushing us each day. And so I'm really excited for this season, and I think we're going to have a great season with us pushing each other and motivating each other.
Like they said, we bond really well together, and Coach Chuck yells at us and makes us do what we need to do, and yeah.
With the younger players coming up, I think they don't bring any bad energy to the team, and I think that helps keep the whole team focused and ready to play ball.
Coach, the old adage, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. It's easy to look out at high school athletes and judge them for mistakes or whatever, but it says a lot when you have a team that's willing to do what you ask them to do.
It is, and this group has bought in. I've been a couple other places to coach, but I think this is the best group I've had that's totally bought in and devoted. We're playing fall ball right now, or they're playing fall ball right now, and they're all playing. And they're making sacrifices because most of them is playing volleyball, So they're leaving volleyball and turn around and going playing football. So it takes a lot for a high school athlete, you know, to be able to keep up their grades and compete in different sports. And to me, that's huge. It shows their character and where we want to be as a program.
Talk about your bench players.
Gosh, I've got so many. You know, as I said, I've got Cheyenne Chester that's coming this year as a freshman. She's going to be a really good ball player. She works hard. Casey Smith, Taryn Carter, of course, they were starters last year. Briley Seal, she will come off the bench. Really good big player inside. Give us some relief there. Y'all help me. Who else? You know, I got Adelina. She played last year for JV, so she has experience, but she'll be coming up to varsity this year. Is that it?
I think so.
That's it. Got so many. JV or varsity.
When, you know, Coach, when you took over a few years ago and you started making your changes and putting things in, what was kind of your motivation? What did you think this program could be, and where do you see it on that track?
Well, once I got to know the kids, and especially these girls, you know, I seen they had the ability. I just think they needed pushed, you know, and I push them every day. We run so much, and I yell a lot. That's just who I am. But, you know, I believe in them. Every inch of everything, I'll go to battle for any of these any day of the week because I believe deep down they want exactly what I want. And it's big for North Jackson, you know. They're typically known as a football school, which is great. They've been great at football for years, but they can be good at everything. They just need pushed and need worked, and I think we're going to get there one day.
Okay, your area 16, DAR, Madison County, New Hope, you guys in Plainview. It's a pretty tough, competitive area, and sum it up for us.
It's tough, you know. As I said before, Plainview's always tough. You got to play your best ball against them. New Hope, you know, they're statistically in the past has been a good ball team, and I'm sure he's going to do it again this year. DAR, I've watched them from the summer to up to this fall, and she's done a tremendous job with them getting better. And Madison County, you know, they're typically been a pretty solid team, and it's just tough. It's a tough area to be in, but I think these girls have the ability and the fight. We just got to go into every game and play our style, our game, and we can't take off. You know, if we take off a day in this area, we're not going to win.
The schedule shows that y'all open the season against Pisgah on November 11th. When y'all take the floor for the first time, what do you want to see out of your group?
Hustle, aggressiveness, you know, of course, defense. And people question that. I always like to start off with a good team. And you're not going to start any better than Pisgah. You know, Coach Ellison does a tremendous job with them, and girls are great athletes. But we've competed well with them the last 2 years. So I think we need to just continue to work hard, and hopefully we can get past the hump and come out with a victory that first game.
Well, we appreciate y'all being here with us today. We wish you well. The North Jackson Lady Chiefs, head coach Chuck Williams, our players, Alley Stubblefield, Calena Coffey, Sydney Moore, and Millee Grider. Good luck to y'all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.